Welcome back, Heroclix fans. Today I'm going to do another Battle Royale. This time has a cool looking theme. As you see, we have a bunch of chase figures with different colored base dials. So, the first things we need to do is discuss how this is going to go, how we're going to start the turn, who's going to attack what. Alright, so what we're going to do is there's 18 figures on the map. So I'm going to roll 3 dice, and whichever the total is, that's the character that's going to go first. And you attack the highest point character next to you or the biggest threat. So depending on the situation, you will either attack the highest point character nearest you, or you will attack the highest threat. And that judgment will be me, and I won't give it a huge amount of thought process because I want to get this going and there's quite a bit of a battle to go through. Also, if you can't do damage to the character that you're going to fight, then you can attempt to break away or get away. So like if you only do 2 damage and the guy that you are next to has invulnerability and you can't do any damage, then yes, you will try to break away and do something else. So basically it's just a battle royale, melee, brawl, and just duking it out, but there is a little bit of smarts to it. But it's a small map, so this is going to be a pretty big battle. I want to cover one thing before we get started so people don't make comments about why I did stuff. There are revert figures, there are figures that morph into other characters. We are not doing that, so don't worry about that. I don't have time, and I'm not going to dig through all the figures to get all the revert and morph figures and all that stuff. We're not going to do that with this. I've already wrote down the 18 figures and gave each figure a number, so whatever number this is, that'll get started. So that's 2 5s. So that's actually number 16, and number 16 is Cap Hulk. Alright, let's get started. Cap Hulk has run and shot 6 range. Target highest point character next to him would be White Lantern Sinestro. He has range, so he's just going to shoot. Sinestro does not have any special powers to help his defense here. No, he does not. It's going to be an 11 on an 18. Need a 7 for 4 damage. That's a 3, and that misses. Sinestro, on the other hand, he was attacked. So we'll give him a token. Sinestro was attacked, but he's based with Ice Hulk, so he will just attack Ice Hulk. 12 on an 18. So it needs a 6. He rolls double 4s. That does hit him. It would cause knockback, but there's no knockback going to be there. So he does hit. He does 5 damage. Ice Hulk has impervious, so we'll roll for impervious. A roll 3, so that misses. So we take 3 clicks of damage. 1, 2, 3. Plasticity, shape change, and now we got special attack power. Ice Hulk now is his turn. He is going to attack Sinestro. He's got a 10 attack on an 18. He's got a special power for poison. When this hits a character, took damage. It's for the poison. It's not going to matter here, so let's do this. 10 on 18. That's a 7. That misses. Alright. So we got 3 people to attack. No one else has been activated, so we'll roll 3 dice again and see who goes next. I have an 11, so let's see who number 11 is. Mariner Hulk, which is over here. Let's take a look here. Who's the highest threat? It looks like this Spider-Man is. He's going to grab this object since it's the easiest one. It's going to be 11 on a 17. He's going to have invulnerability and energy shield deflection, but that's not going to matter. So let's do it. It needs a 6 for some massive damage here. That's an 8. That's going to hit. Nothing else he can do here. No super senses to evade. So that's going to be 6 damage. Reduces 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the worst click ever. Invulnerability and impervious. Perplex. He only does 2 damage, but he has perplex, so he can actually return. He can perplex up his damage to 3 and attack, so he will do that. And so it'll be a 10 on 18 for 3 damage. That's a 3 that misses. Alright, so let's see who gets to go next. We have a 8. Let's roll this next one. A 1, that's a number 9. Number 9 is Sinister. Here we go. He's got 3 range, so he will probably shoot. And who's the highest threat here? It's going to be Hulk Collapse. So it's going to be 11 on an 18. Another 3. Wow, we got some bad rolls here. Hulk Collapse was attacked, so he will go. Highest threat next to him is also... Let's see here. Is also going to be that Spider-Man. So he's going to run a shot here and target there so he can get into that position. Double 5s. Also, that's going to hit knockback. That does 4 damage. Does he have anything to evade? He does not. So that's going to hurt really bad. And it's going to be knocked back. It's going to be 4 damage. So he takes 3. 1, 2, 3. Knocked back, but he has invulnerability, so he won't take any damage. Okay. Let's do it up here. I know if you roll off all 1s, it's only number 3, but hopefully it'll still work out. I got 3 and number 7. Alright, we got Bart Allen is going to go. He's got Hypersonic. He only has 2 damage, so he's going to have a difficulty. Impervious, invulnerability, he can't do any damage to any of these characters here. So he's going to go to the next round. We have 2, 2, 2. Actually, this Ice Hulk here is actually the closest one. So what we're going to do is Hypersonic Flyer. He will come over here and make an attack roll here, but he has shape change. So Ice Hulk gets to roll for plasticity, or shape change. He's got plasticity, but this is shape change. It's a 3, so he can't attack. It'll be a 10 on a 17. That's going to hit. It's a 9. It'll do 1 damage. Boom. And he is now going to fly. He's going to fly right here. So it's a little bit out of the way, not next to anyone. Not really great of a spot, but there's not really any good spots at this point. Ice Hulk actually already has a token, so he will not get to attack. Let's see here. We got 7. That's a 12. Who's number 12? Headcase. Headcase is right here. He has Pulse Wave. And of course we're going to use Pulse Wave. So we're going to use Pulse Wave. He's just going to stay right there. Because if he run and shot anywhere, he'd end up being based. So perfect. He's got 6 range. So within a square of 3 all around, Pulse Wave range. This should be intense with 11 attack. Ooh, he rolls a 3. So he only has a 14, and that's obviously going to miss everyone, and there was some 16s here. Wow. Headcase missed that Impulse Wave, so everyone that was in the range will now get to attack. So we'll go with the lowest points first, who has not actually attacked. So Insider's 100 points. Okay, so it's going to be Insider, Sun Girl, and then Thor, Hulk that are going to get to attack. All right, so what we're going to do here, this is an attack thing, but just because the smartest thing for Insider to do is he has no action token, so he's going to phase and teleport for free here. But he cannot be given a move action afterwards. So he's going to do that. That's just the smartest thing for him since he's a stealth character. And his outwit, he's going to have to outwit the Pulse Wave just because that's the most deadly thing to him at this moment since everyone else is either tied up or their powers do not really give him he has running shot, can't charge. So that's the best thing for him to do. All right, and then Sun Girl has Run and Shot, Psychic Blast. Highest point character within range is actually this poor Spider-Man. Unfortunately, even though this guy is the highest points, but with the closest character with highest points is a Spider-Man. Spider-Man did not get the opportunity to outwit, unfortunately for him. But the cool thing here, this is elevated, and it's actually blocking terrain, but we're just going to, since it's a small map, we're just going to be elevated there. He's going to Run and Shot over here and shoot down. It's going to be a 10 on a 16 Psychic Blast for 3 damage. Wow, these dice really are garbage. That's a miss. Okay, he's already attacked. So now Mighty Thor is going to attack 11 on a 16. We have shape change though, so let's see about that. He missed it, so it's 11 on a 16. That's going to hit for 4 damage. We have toughness, so take 3. 1. We have the revert. I don't know if does that stop the dial. It does not. 2, 3. Okay, he's still in the game, surprisingly enough. Okay, and I'm looking here. We're going to roll it up again since everyone else has been given an action after the Pulse Wave. Let's see who else we can do. It's really just going to be these guys right here. They've been on the side. Wolverine. Wolverine finally gets a choice here. We've got Charge, Super Strength. Okay, who's the highest point character? Oh man, this Spider-Man is in for it. Okay, he's going to grab this object. Charge up on him. Now this Spider-Man has +1 stats to everything because he's the only friendly character and there's more than 2 opposing characters. So he's got +1 stats to everything, but he has invulnerability. So let's roll it up. It's going to be an 11 on an 18. That's going to hit. It's going to do 6 damage. -2, so it takes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately for the Spider-Man, they have not had the luck to go first, and they've been getting smashed. But he can return the favor here. He still has the +1 stats, but now he has Close Combat Expert. So we're going to return the favor back on Wolverine. It's going to be an 11 +2 to... We're gonna, let's see here. We're doing 4 damage. Let's do 1 and 1 with the Close Combat Expert. So we're gonna do 5 damage with an 11, with a 12 attack. So I need a 6 to do 5 damage. All right, we got our numbers and invulnerability. So he's gonna take 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. That hurt him. He didn't like that. Okay, now we're just going to do with the lowest point character just to get started because we only have 4 characters here. So that would be this Batman here, which has Charge and Flurry. Highest point character next to him is Heroclix. So we're going to Charge and Flurry. He's got Outwit. He's going to Outwit Invulnerability. Charge Flurry with 11 attack, needing a 7. For 3 damage. That misses. Second attack. That misses as well. Wow, that is not good at all. Batman, you're in for it there, bud. The next one is Zookeeper. 85, highest point character next to him is the mighty Thor. Boom, we're gonna charge, blades, and exploit. That is gonna be very nasty. 11 on an 18. That hits. See, I've been rolling 11s or like 4s. And here's our blades. 4 damage, exploit on mighty Thor. So that's gonna be 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Telling you, this is some craziness. Alright, the next lowest character is Iron Engine. Alright, so let's see here. He also gets a bonus if he attacks someone that shares a keyword. Well, let's see what our keywords are. Armor, past, and scientist. We have Winter Hulk. Who's our highest point character next to us? Actually, it's Sinestro. Sinestro has White Lantern, so that's not going to be the case. So we're going to attack 10 on an 18. That hits for 3 damage. It does knock back and puts water. It does knock back, but since he can't get knocked back, it's not going to matter. But we will put a water token there, and it does 3 damage. Impervious for Sinestro. He misses, so he'll take 1. Okay. There is that. Give him a water. Actually, don't have water. Just give him special. We'll just say that's water. Okay, and our final person to attack happens to be this Batman right here. We have Charge and Pulse Wave. Of course we're going to Pulse Wave because that's how we do. 3 range is going to be 1, 2, 3. So anywhere in this range right here with an 11 attack. Anytime you get Pulse Wave, you got to do it. That's just the funness. Okay, we actually rolled a 6 plus our 11 would be 7. So anyone with a 17D. Okay. Ice Hulk gets KO'd. Zookeeper gets hit for 1 click. And that's it. Now this Batman gets a bonus when he kills somebody. After an action resolves in which Batman KOs an opposing character, heal him 1 click. But he's on his top dial, so he does not heal, obviously.